Oops. Yeah, bear with me. As usual, Sunday morning, and when I want to do something special, I get bloody technical issues. Like my car decided to give up his life, and I have really no idea if this is showing properly sideways or just a weird squished mode for you. Yeah, I'll try to mount my camera properly, like my phone camera. And if anyone gets here in the meantime, please tell me how it's looking for you, because hi you, yeah, my chat boxes and all other widget boxes are in weird places, I assume. Come on, stick, don't fall off. Like I like, oh, no, I really should figure this out before I set the stream, and not just. Okay, if anyone got a proper camera with a mount that I don't mind sharing with, I would give my kidney for one, because yeah, okay, I'm going to try and turn off the chat box because it's not working for now. Let's trash this and trash this. Can I see it this way? Sideways. Yeah, okay, so it's not like as if I was holding my phone upright and not sideways, because I can live with that if that's what you mean. Yeah, I mean it's lopsided because I can't. Okay, not the worst. Got a little watermark, I see. I guess we can live with that. Can I pop into my own? Yeah, I was asking about the landscape view or the other view because okay, I got some sort of preview, so that's good. Yeah, before I start, what do you need, my love? I will get to, getting ill and stuff, so don't worry about that. Let me just do this, set my tags and whatnot to hopefully someone else come here. Education, and we'll put ASMR as well, because why not? I'm not allowed to be sick. Yeah, that's what precautions are for, my love. So don't worry about that. Is there some sort of vintage tag? Nope. Okay. This will do for now. Yeah, this will have to do for now because my webcam decided to give life. Possibly should not have been bonking it on the head. Let's try to be smart here about this and not bonk anything else. So anyway, cześć, siema, jak leci? Ada here again, another Sunday morning, another late-ish brunch. And what I get today is something you weirdos pick for me. A bit vintage American military ration or meal ready to eat. Menu number 15, Frankfurters beef. And even before looking into this, just from the menu number and the name of the menu, I can tell it's from between 1998 and the year 2000, because those they had Frankfurters before that year and after that year, but they were under different menu numbers. So this one is particularly from that 3-year range. There's no date code printed on the outside of the bag, but there's like an embossed date on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, probably not, because it's very faint. And unless it's a very lopsided 0, it will start with 8, so meaning this would be 1998 or a 23-year-old menu, as said in the title of the stream. Because you asked about safety, same rules apply as to eating whatever's been left over in your fridge. You check the looks, you check the smell of the food, you taste a tiny little bit if the previous 2 tests are okay, and yeah, just take regular precautions and you will be fine. I had old rations before, even not as old as this one, and I didn't try the food at all, or just had a little nibble and decided not to go further, because my senses were telling me the food was off, like not even untasty off, but might make me sick off. So yeah, if you ever venture into all the stuff, and even as I said, just clean out your fridge leftovers, trust your smells, trust your senses, trust your eyes, your smell, your tongue, particularly, because it will tell you whether food is good or not. Anyway, 1998, 2 years after they changed to this kind of bag design, you can see you got the packaging company, get the name of the menu, and not much beside that on the bag. Kind of similar, maybe a bit narrower compared to the current menu bags. Yeah, let's open the bag, see what's inside. You can see we got the tray ready. The peelable still works brilliantly, that's good. Also, I get this from the seller I had stuff from before, and I know he keeps his stuff in good conditions, because that's also a part of how well the ration will survive. I know how it was kept before got to him, but the part that it got to him, I know it's good. So yeah, I have my hopes up. That's all that's in the package. Put the bag, hopefully not kill my camera while at it. Okay, so we can see what we're having throughout the meal. Okay, first off, Accessory Packet B. You can see that it differs from the current transparent baggies. Hello, milady. Yeah, we will take a look in a second. Potato sticks, and very clear 8 as a first digit of date code, so it's indeed 1998. Day 133. So somewhere mid-May, I guess. May 1998. So what I assume is older than some of the in the chats. beverage base powder, cherry flavor, nice. And you can see that, you can feel that some of it crystallized or caked inside the baggie. We'll see how well it dissolves. How much water? 12 fluid ounces, 3 milliliters. Okay. I totally didn't prepare water, so I will have to skip for that in a second. Peanut butter, one thing that never goes bad. Can we focus on here? Yeah, thank you. And we got crackers. A spoon, which I'll put aside because, you know, switcheroo, why open the new one when I already get welcome one. Flameless ration heater. I will try to get this on, but I will warm my Frankfurters in a different way, mostly because for safety. But you can see it's a bit different. You can easily see the heating pad with the iron and magnesium, I believe, particulates. Still, there's a pattern number and stuff. And yep, beef Frankfurters. Really short ingredients list. Beef, water, salt, flavorings, sugar, sodium phosphate, sodium erythrobate, and sodium nitrate. So basically the usual preservatives you'd get in hot dogs. 3.8 ounces or 100 gram serving size, 260 calories in that. I've been told that the Frankfurters were tenderly called 4 fingers of death. I think I had them once before, don't remember much. But also bear in mind, one of my favorite treats from childhood was canned hot dogs. So if those taste similarly, I will love them, probably. Okay, so one more thing to look into, which is the accessory packet B. I believe they went from A to D or E, maybe even. Okay, yes. The notch is upside down. And what we got here is Taste's Choice Original Blend Coffee. Probably won't be drinkable. We'll take a look. But those are unfortunately known to easily grow dry mold inside. So if that fails, I will just have some tea on the go. Oh, okay. Tootsie Roll. It's like a chocolate flavored caramel chewies. I never know if I like this or if I don't like it. It's definitely enjoyable, and I know some people for whom this is tender memory. But yeah, and I know they brought them back recently as well. So yeah, we got some cream substitute, dry non-dairy for coffee or tea, which is funny because we don't have tea in this. It's your immortal toilet paper. Domino, sugar, moist towelette. Some things never change. Get some iodized salt. Yeah, they never left from general situation, but they were gone from MREs for quite a while. I guess the tastes were divided what they are good or not. So a little tiny bottle of Tabasco sauce. Like by now I have a collection of those because I never use them. Like, I'm not a fan of Tabasco or any hot sauces because they're too vinegary for my taste. Got the mint chewing gum, lovely green color. And if I seem a bit distracted, it's because the preview for myself is a bit late, like a bit later than real stuff, so I get distracted. And yep, book of matches, card of matches again. Okay, so let's take a look into the beef Frankfurters. As you can see, back then they would pack all the pouches into boxes. Now they gave up on the boxes. This is what it looks like, kind of a bit like a mattress, you know, all the ridges and stuff. And again, we get two notches in a weird situation here. I will drop this into a pot of water, or as you might remember, my hotel heating trick, in a kettle, and let that come to a boil to get them nice and hot. And I'll go and grab my water for the drink. I'll be right back with you. Okay, just give me a sec. Okay. Okay, so I did indeed manage to put the Frankfurters into a kettle, put it on boil, so they should come up nicely to temp. But as I said, we're going to try and kick off the heater anyway, just to see if it will work. Tear off top of the bag. Done. One thing you'd help to activate your heater is by adding some salt. I don't know the actual chemistry or physics for that. Also, this salt got like lots extra stuff like salt, sodium silico aluminate, sodium thiosulfate, potassium iodide, sodium bicarbonate even. Like what the fuck? Okay, yeah. I understand adding iodine to salt, but I don't trust this one. Yeah, you add a little bit of salt. I'm salty about salt. You add a little bit to the heater, and it should help activate, should start the reaction. Okay, yeah, this will be enough water. Hold the pouch. Get the water get into it, and if I can find, yeah, I got a paper clipper. Let's clip it, and we'll see if it will activate. If you can hear something boiling, that's my kettle with the Frankfurters in it. Okay, so let's get to it. See all the other stuff that are included in the ration. Maybe while not the bag safely propped up. Tootsie Roll. As you can see, it's like this log of 5 pieces of sort of chocolate caramel, I believe. I got 2 of those. I will only open 1 for today because that's enough for tasting. I'm sorry about my camera being so wobbly, but as I said, the usual one decided to give up on me right before the stream. Crackers. Let's see if I can get you a hiss. Oh yeah, that's a nice hiss. A very nice hiss. And I think I just broke them a little, but it smells still pretty fresh. Okay. And as you can see on they're like a little bit baked, bit more golden than the current ones. Yeah, I don't know if it will translate on the camera, but they're nice and golden. Let's have just a little bit for taste. Just a plain unsalted crackers. Nothing special about them, but also there's something off, so that's good. Peanut butter. As I said, peanut butter is one of those things that almost never spoils. Like if you want to have something in your pantry that will last you for ages. Hello, kind sir. Go for peanut butter. It keeps well, but also is very calorie dense, so a little portion will go ways to feeding you. If you could tell me if your visuals are moving or if I maybe frozen you, because I'm not sure. Like streamers on my phone tells me I'm on, but the preview is sort of hung up, so I have no idea how it's looking on your end. Darker in places, but not really. Just looks like your regular fresh peanut butter. Still working. Okay, so it's just my preview doesn't work. Cool. Let's just lick the spoon clean. Nice, smooth, perfectly fresh. Yep, I like it. So, beverage-based powder, cherry flavor. I'm kind of surprised it's not grape, which seemed to be most common flavor back then. But cherry might be good. 12 ounces. That's about 360 ml of water. I get about that much here. Only I mix some cold and hot water to aid with dissolving the powder. Yes, as you can see, it all caked up, crystallized. Like I can just pull out a bit of it, a nice chunk of the drink. It should still, ooh, and the color. I think that colorant, the dye was banned in some countries eventually. Oh, and the smell is very strong. Bite the crystallized powder. Remember what I said about safety at the beginning? I mean, if something was off with it, even inhaling, it might cause me some problems. So, yeah, there's still some bits floating. Can we focus, please? Okay, let's stay focused. There's still some bits floating in it. Yeah, but this not too shabby. I will let it sit for a minute. Maybe it will dissolve properly before putting some in the cup. Okay, so let's check coffee. As I said, Taster's Choice. One is old coffee, but also Taster's Choice. How do you say it even? Is infamous for getting. Yeah, and that's an open coffee. I will put it in a cup so you can see how it looks. Focus, please. Can we? Yeah, as you can see, it looks kind of like ashes. Got a white bit in it. I'm not sure if it's dry mold or I remember someone once explaining at the forums that some kind of process happens in this kind of coffee, but that's a no. I won't even put water in it. I will just trash it. That's definitely not drinkable. So good thing we still got the cherry drink, which becomes clearer after all. It's almost completely dissolved, so that's nice. Okay, so sugar and creamer go aside because we will need them. As I said, not a fan of Tabasco either. I guess chewing gum can stay. It will probably be a bit dry, a bit crunchy on the outside, but it's still really good. Moist towelette, we'll definitely see how moist it stayed. Not getting much luck with this one. See? The little particulates went to the bottom. Okay. Obviously, there's also happening, which is why you should always be prepared with alternative heating methods when it comes to old stuff, actually, usually. But yeah. And potato sticks. So 23 years old chips. Potatoes, partially hydrogenated cottonseed oil, salt. Super short ingredients list, so that's nice. Get some added iron and calcium and stuffs. It's a 30-gram package. It's a turn notch. Obviously it comes with oxygen absorber, which we do not eat because we don't eat Tide Pods either. Yeah, looking good. Smelling good. Oh, the heater is starting to work finally. Put them here. Okay, I will try some and not say anything, but see if just the sounds will get you enough of the idea of if they are fresh or not. Bit oily, but that's about it. Perfectly fresh potato steaks, despite the age. Perfectly preserved snack. Yummy. So yummy. Okay, no bits left whatsoever. It is off completely, but the color is I mean, some of you are about to start Halloween, so I guess we can pretend with how red this is that this is something else, like more Halloweeny kind of drink. Cherry. Cheers. Na zdrowie. Okay. Okay. So, color might be obnoxiously red, but flavor is very light cherry. Like not chemically boosted to taste like chemical cherry, but light cherry, almost natural. It's not too sweet. Damn. I like it. I fucking like the drink as well. It's a good drink, you know. Just let me have a sip more because I didn't have enough to drink this morning yet. Yeah, you get extra points for the drink. It's very, very lovely. Let me top up. There's some reaction happening in the heater, but not too much. It's not getting warm even to the touch. So, I will get my Frankfurters. Yeah, Dia Los Muertos is what happens here. In Poland, we used to have, like, century ago, something called Jady, where we would call upon spirits of the dead ancestors, asking what they need to get into heaven and stuff. Like a little melange of Catholic and pagan. But yeah. 4 Fingers of Death. I assume that's why you wanted me to try it today. Okay, I'm a bit... Okay, the packaging date on this is 8/1/27, so 127th day of the year 1998. If someone could check that for me, I would be very grateful. So we have the exact date on the Frankfurters. Okay, now carefully open it. Why do they always put the tail nut on the wrong end? Okay. Smells meaty, bit smoky. May 7th. Okay, May 7th sounds good for the hot dogs. I don't know why, but it just does. Okay, so let's try and wash hands first. But these sausages don't look too shabby. As I said, they look a bit smoky even. Okay, so the towel is a bit yellowed, and it's very fragile, very delicate. It's tearing easily, but it's still plenty moist. Oh, and smells very very chemical, like, they don't use alcohol for cleaning, just some other thing, and that's not the nice smell. But yeah, that's what happened. So before we get into the sausages, crackers with some peanut butter. Crackers, perfectly fresh and crunchy. Peanut butter smooth. A bit sticking to your mouth, as usual. If you got that, you could never tell it's old. Yeah. Nice start, I say. Also, it seems that so far I had only positives to say about this, right? Like the chips, the drink. So let's take a look into the sausage. There's 4 of them, 4 fingers of death. Oops. Okay, let's try to get a focus without getting too, like, please don't. So my camera is like decided to look too far away instead of focusing on what's here. Okay. Down the hatch. It smells nice, smells, as I said, meaty, a bit smoky. Again, they're a bit oily to the touch. Quite intense in flavor. Like they had a lot of salt or a lot of umami in them. The outer casing is a bit chewy. And they're quite finely ground, but not as fine as to paste. You still have to bite through it. Yeah, I will finish this one. They don't taste off, but are very intensely salty or umami or whatever you want to call that. So I'll save the other 3 for later if I have no complications after the first one, which I shouldn't, because it doesn't taste off. And as you could have seen, the list of ingredients was very short. Nothing that would indicate that it could taste good after being off. What we can do is, because can put it on a cracker and try a little bit of that. Okay, so crackers kind of help because they're plain, so they counteract the intense saltiness in the sausages. I don't mind the texture. Yeah, but something's definitely off about them. Nope, not eating anymore before I find out if that's safe-ish. The other stuff, like the crackers, peanuts, peanut butter, drink, all nice. This leaves a weird, I don't want to say aftertaste because it's not aftertaste, but it's like a coat. There's like coat in your mouth, which I don't know if it was there from the beginning or if it's happened because of the age. So remember, safety. Also, I think if you put them into like a bread roll with some ketchup, mustard, some pickle, they will be perfect and lovely. So we got a dessert to get into. Okay. As you can see, I easily tore a piece off, which means it's not dry or anything. Fuck me. Happy dance is happening here with you. Okay, Milady said you can still easily get Tootsie Rolls from the store, right? if you get this pack, you wouldn't believe it's 20 years old. Like, you'd think I just grabbed it off the shelf. Not dried out at all. Nice, chewy, sweet, chocolatey. You know, I'm really lucky to be able to taste that. I'm tempted to try one more piece of sausage with some potato sticks. What noise? What noise you mean? Like, that's very happy me. Okay. Just grab some plain water. Just in case my earlier impression might have been affected by the drink. Also, the heater is slowly working. Very slowly. There is some reaction happening. You might hear it, possibly. A very quiet sizzle. But yeah. Not enough to create proper temperature. Okay, so let's try this. A little bit of sausage and some potato sticks. Smacznego. That was nice. Like, just some crunch and some of this. I know I said I won't finish this one, but whatever. So long as you have something to counteract all the salts and intense flavor in the sausages, they're perfectly edible. I would rather put them in, as I said, a bread roll, something that's soft and can soak up any juices. But yeah, cheers. This one's better than I expected, actually. This is possibly the oldest ration I ever had in my life. Oldest food I ever had in my life. And as you can see, it's all perfectly fine beside coffee and beside the sausages, which we don't know if it came from the age or if it just made this way. As I said, I will observe my reactions now. Nothing should be happening because I think that intense flavor comes from the preserving salts in the sausages, not from any spoilage. There's no spoilage in smell, in looks. So yeah, I will most probably finish them either later tonight or tomorrow. Still can't get over how fresh this tastes like. Menu as a menu seems a tiny bit disjointed because you got sausages that you will maybe eat on their own, because if you eat them with your crackers, you have no crackers for the peanut butter. But if you eat crackers with peanut butter, you got end up sausages on their own. You got a little snack on the side, you got something sweet, a bit disjointed, but all the components are quite tasty. Really curious if that's how the sausages came from the get-go, and if maybe they could be improved by roasting over fire. Like probably they wouldn't get much coloring on stuff because besides leaving a bit of a film in your mouth, they're not very fatty, they're very lean. So yeah. But all in all, a very nice menu. Very happy branch. And not much I can add to this actually. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for spending time with me, whether in chat or just lurking. I hope you enjoyed a quick, uneducated look into this ration. As I said before, if you want to try stuff like that yourself, please be careful. Trust your senses. Look at things, smell things before you try them. And yeah, that will be it for today. I will most probably see you on Wednesday for another session of Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. And then next week, I think we'll finally dig into the 2014 German 24-hour ration. Just because, contrary to this one, I don't have high hopes for that. I have no idea what conditions they were kept in. And I saw some reviews done a couple of years back where the food was already spoiled. So nothing smells off in the box. So I might have better luck. But yeah, no telling yet. So German in a week. And we get into Polish ration in 2 weeks. Because it will be right after our Independence Day. Thank you again for joining me. And see you when I see you. Ali out. Bye-bye.